9. Fortunately, I speak loudly. I'm going to ask all of those who are able to please stand and face the flag for the playing of the national anthem by Mr. Dave Banks. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Mr. Banks, thank you for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Wow, what an amazing day. Our largest class ever in the College of Medicine, 201 new healthcare providers on their way to become doctors. And you are an especially talented group of individuals. If you think about how difficult it is to get into medical school, so many people would like the opportunity to be healers and to serve our communities. So those who apply are already amongst the nation's most elite students coming out of their undergraduate programs, and you are selected in the top 3% of those who applied to this university, and we're absolutely thrilled to have you here with us. I know this is a culmination of a very busy week for you. It's an opportunity for you to come become familiar with the university and actually make friends and bond with each other before all of the work starts on Monday. And this is that milestone that ends this week when you get your white coat. And the white coat has come to represent the professions of healthcare. And it's a really meaningful symbol because when you don this coat, you don't become Bill or Sue or Mr. X walking into a patient's room who they won't talk to. You instantaneously gain credibility, and they will share their deepest and most vulnerable moments with you because you carry this symbol. So wear it well, keep it clean, and keep it pressed because it is a reflection of you and it is a reflection of all of us in this profession. I am very jealous of the position you're in right now, and I think most people around the room who carry an MD feel the same way. We always remember things that were fun in our lives, and medical school was just that, an opportunity to bond, to make new lifelong friends, new experiences. But we tend to forget the hard work that was involved, and I think most of us would also say, but I don't want to do it again, because it was an incredible amount of work. And for you, it's different. This curriculum you're getting is always evolving. We heard Dr. Basson talk about the evolution of the curriculum a few days ago, and that's because our knowledge of the science constantly changes. Things I learned in medical school as fact are completely wrong, and things that you're going to learn in medical school as fact will also be proven to be completely wrong in a few decades from now. We practice what we know, we stay constant, and it is our job here to give you the curriculum to make you successful. You're going to be surrounded today by some of the most important people in your lives. And the most important people in this room are not on this stage. It's the students, the fellow students around you, the incredible support infrastructure, your families and friends and loved ones behind you, and this group of individuals, to my right, are the faculty members who will be mentoring you and teaching you, and you will develop lifelong friendships and relationships and mentorships with them. They are the glue that's going to hold you together. We are going to give you a world-class education, and you are going to work at world-class institutions. The clinical enterprises that support your training are ranked top in the nation. Cleveland Clinic, #2 in the world. University Hospitals, #8 academic medical center in the country. Akron Children's Hospital is the 5th largest children's hospital in the United States, and so many others are going to give you rich and incredible experiences. So take this time to really enjoy your opportunity to get to know your classmates, to work together, because all the work does begin very heavily on Monday, and I don't even know how to prepare you for the sheer volume of information that you're going to acquire so that you can take care of our communities, and someday you'll be taking care of many of us. NEOMED has a tradition of training many of those who will go on to serve as doctors in our nation's military. Most of them will do it for just a short period of time, perhaps 4 or 6 years. Others will make it a lifelong career. It's really ingrained into who we are. So I do want to take a moment and recognize those who have served. You'll see that many of us are wearing our nation's colors around our necks today, and that's those individuals who've had an opportunity to serve our country in our nation's military. And we know that many of you will be doing the same. Every year, it is probably the most memorable moment of commencement that brings the entire audience to tears when we swear in our nation's new officers who are also physicians. So I do want to take a moment to recognize our teammates who help us do this. And I know all of them may not be here today, but Sergeant David Chauvin from the United States Army, Sergeant Glenn Millward from the United States Army, Lieutenant Michael Coughlin from the United States Navy, and Lieutenant Colonel Jason Kim from the United States Army, and Sergeant Bartlett, United States Air Force, and Sergeant Gomez from the United States Air Force. If you're here, will you please stand and be recognized? It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the Dean of the College of Medicine, Dr. Mark Basson.
Hang on 1 second while we crack this here. Here we go. Thank you, Dr. Langell. I'm happy to see so many families, friends, and loved ones here to cheer on our first-year medical students and to join in this celebration of the beginning of this professional journey. Students, never forget that you are here today because of the support that you have received and that you can continue to rely on in the years to come. Students, you're surrounded by NEOMED faculty and administrators, also in white coats, as a sign of our shared experience and our pride in you. These are the members of the new community that you join now, and upon whom you can also rely for support and counsel. Although you've already started medical school earlier this week, today represents an important public and visible marker of your commitment to this profession. Today you will publicly demonstrate and affirm your commitment to becoming physicians, with all of the privileges, but also all of the responsibilities that society confers upon you and expects of you. Welcome to NEOMED, and to the profession of medicine. Now, it's my pleasure at this time to introduce our second-year College of Medicine student coders. These students have been selected by their peers to represent their class, your near peers ahead of you, at this event, and also to introduce members of the stage party who don't have speaking parts. Students, please rise as I call your name and remain standing until all student names have been read. Elias Asmar, Jason Collins, Emma Dang, Nayonika Gupta, Ryan Hefner, Kathy Tang. Thank you, students. Please be seated. Members of the stage party without speaking parts in today's ceremony, please rise as I call your name and remain standing until all names have been read. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. From the College of Medicine leadership team, Dr. Susan Nofziger, Associate Dean of Experiential Education and Clinical Associate Professor of Pediatrics. Dr. Giselle Hamad, Associate Director for Clinical Faculty Affairs and Professor of Surgery. Dr. Douglas Moses, Associate Dean for Admissions and Student Affairs and Clinical Professor of Pediatrics. Dr. Amy Wilson-Delfas, Senior Associate Dean for Medical Education. Dr. Eugene Moad, Vice Dean and Clinical Professor of Pediatrics. And Dr. Forrest Faison III, Senior Vice President and Provost. Please join me in welcoming these members of the stage party. Faculty gonfalon bearers have been chosen to carry the College of Medicine banner during the processional and recessional for this ceremony. Faculty are selected to represent the college based on their leadership and their commitment to the university. This year's faculty gonfalonians are Dr. Jennifer Bacon, Professor and Chair of the Department of Pathology, Dr. Feng Dong, Associate Professor of Biomedical Sciences, and Dr. Thomas Mike, Assistant Professor of Clinical Pediatrics. Thank you. Please be seated. The NEOMED Master Teacher Guild recognizes teaching excellence among NEOMED faculty members. Our Master Teacher Guild members are an active group of faculty from diverse specialties and disciplines dedicated to promoting a culture of academic excellence through their collective knowledge, skills, wisdom, and passion. Master Teacher Guild members wear gold cords during academic ceremonies to signify their level of membership in the Guild. I'd like to thank and recognize those Master Teacher Guild members in both the in-person and the virtual audience for your commitment to teaching excellence. And finally, I'd like to thank Dr. Kevin Intihar and the entire University Student Services team, along with all those who volunteered today to make this a successful event. Okay, so first, let's just take a minute to savor this moment. You've all worked exceedingly hard, and your families and your friends have in many cases sacrificed a great deal so that you could be here today. Each of you has earned your place here. Medical school can be stressful, challenging, and even scary at times, but each of you belongs here. Please never forget that. Medicine will offer you profound challenges, but also exhilarating opportunities. You will never forget the first patient on whom you make a mistake, or your first patient who dies. We hope they won't be the same patient. But I can guarantee you will also never forget the first time you walk away from a bedside or a patient's room and you think to yourself, I saved that person's life. Or, I've helped that person have a better life. Or even, although I can't help that patient live, I can help him to come to terms with his dying. Patients entrust us their bodies, their lives, their secrets. And we, in turn, must honor that trust with an unwavering moral commitment, a determination to offer them the best care possible, both physically and emotionally. Never forget that, as Francis Peabody taught us, the secret of the care of the patient is in caring for the patient. However, a modern physician must care not only for individual patients, but for society. Championing our patients' welfare may mean prescribing a medication, but it may also mean understanding why they can't afford that medication and figuring out what to do about it. Classical Jewish religion has a concept called tikkun olam, which means repairing of the world. Judaism teaches that the world is imperfect, and God put us, humanity, on the earth to fix it. Whether you're religious or not, I submit to you that this is the primary role of the physician, to repair the world, whether in the small diseases, defects, and disabilities that we may diagnose in our patients, or in the larger issues that we confront as members of our society. The next 4 years will at times seem excruciatingly slow, and at times they'll pass amazingly quickly. Your undergraduate studies resemble medical school in the same way that sipping from a cup resembles drinking from a fire hose. You will master new bodies of knowledge, new ways of thinking and speaking, and new techniques. And at least as importantly, you will become physicians with every privilege, but also every ethical obligation that entails. Today you begin, and I am personally very excited to begin with you. Welcome to the profession. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Dean's Leadership Award recipient and keynote speaker. Each year, the College of Medicine Dean's Leadership Award is given to an individual of character who demonstrates outstanding and respected leadership and is known for their selfless support of students and faculty. This year's award recipient exemplifies the values of the College of Medicine: integrity, cooperation, and excellence. It is my distinct honor to announce the 2025 Dean's Leadership Award recipient and keynote speaker, Dr. Leah Sheridan, Associate Dean for Medical Education in the College of Medicine. It's hard to believe that Dr. Sheridan joined NEOMED only a bit over a year ago. Dr. Sheridan is an innovative and accomplished medical educator who brought to NEOMED not only her background in medical education, but her deep commitment to our students and an extraordinary ability to enlist our faculty in the cooperative effort of curricular reform. Last year has truly been a whirlwind of change for our curriculum and for our student support structures. While skeptics worried about the pace and the practicality of the changes that we needed to make, Dr. Sheridan was an unfailingly cheerful, committed, and creative leader who found ways to unite faculty and students and get things done. In the midst of all this, our senior associate dean for medical education retired, and Dr. Sheridan just suddenly found herself with 2 huge jobs rather than just one. And yet she just kept going, sort of like the Energizer Bunny of medical education. The results speak for themselves. Last year's M2s scored substantially better than previous classes on virtually every parameter, both academically and in terms of student satisfaction. And while that was a cooperative effort that required our faculty and our students, it is in no small part due to Dr. Sheridan's efforts. It is my honor and my pleasure to present the College of Medicine Dean's Leadership Award to our keynote speaker, Dr. Leah Sheridan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome I'm honored and humbled to receive this award. And as we all know, none of us succeeds alone. And I'm deeply grateful for the support, trust, grace, and friendships that I've met and found here at NEOMED. So thank you all. To the families and friends here today, thank you for standing by these remarkable students. And to our students, congratulations. Today you're going to wear the white coat, the symbol of your official entry into one of the most humbling, inspiring, and yes, exhausting professions out there. You look like doctors, and soon you'll start to think and feel like doctors. I was asked to share some words of wisdom. First, a disclaimer, I'm not a physician. I'm a physiologist. I understand the body in terms of feedback loops and gradients, which might seem easier to control than your daily calendar will be, unfortunately. As your Associate Dean for Medical Education, I work with our fabulous faculty and staff to support your journey through this rigorous adventure. You'll study hard, question yourself often, and probably wonder at least once a week if you remember to eat. Big hint, Takis, goldfish, and gummy bears in the backpack are really going to help you a lot. So as you begin, here are a few things I hope you carry with you. First, work hard, but work smart. You don't have to know everything, but be curious. You are expected to think critically, ask good questions, and keep showing up. Focus on understanding what matters, and more importantly, why it matters for your future patients, not just memorizing the facts. Learn how you learn best and lean into that. Second, stay humble. You're going to get things wrong, you'll forget something basic, or you'll realize you misunderstood an entire lesson, and that's okay. That's what learning is. What matters is that you reflect, regroup, and keep going. Humility isn't self-doubt, it's self-awareness. Third, please help each other. Medicine, as you know, is a team sport, so start now. Share your notes, your Anki decks, your Takis and gummy bears, and your support for each other. You're in this together. Fourth, and I promise this list doesn't go to 100. Fourth, partner with your fabulous faculty. We are all here to help you, not to torture you, I promise. Ask questions, even the ones we don't know the answers to. That's part of being a master at learning that this profession demands. I promise we're not scary. Some of us might be, but not me, unless you don't follow my next tip. Know the rules. Professionalism matters and starts now. Deadlines, dress codes, showing up prepared and on time. Medicine does not expect perfection, but integrity. And finally, please take care of yourself. You can't take care of patients if you're constantly running on empty. Rest, laugh, get outside, watch bad TV guilt-free. So let me leave you with this. Like Dr. Basson said, you belong here. Your white coat may feel stiff today. Your schedule may seem overwhelming, even some of the emails maybe you received this week. Your confidence might be shaky. That's normal. You're not walking it alone. Every physician that you admire once stood where you are now, wondering if they could do it. You can, and you will. And we are all here with you every step of the way. Congratulations, class of 2029. Now let's get to work.
Thank you, Dr. Sheridan, for sharing those insightful remarks. I'm honored to have you as a colleague and extremely appreciative of all your efforts on behalf of our students. It's now my pleasure to welcome Dr. Corey Stofko to the podium. Dr. Stavko was once in the same exact position as you, receiving her white coat shortly after arriving to this campus with many fulfilling experiences ahead. She's a member of the College of Medicine's class of 2006 and now serves as our Assistant Dean of Student Affairs and Clinical Associate Professor of Pediatrics. It's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Stavko to explain the meaning of the white coat.
Thank you, Dr. Basson. Welcome, class of 2029, and congratulations to all of you on reaching this very exciting milestone in your medical career. It's my honor to walk you through the meaning behind the white coat and the items you may have already found in your pockets. Members of the class of 2029, you will find a pin with a stylized Mobius loop attached to your white coat. This pin symbolizes the continuous bond of trust, respect, and clear communication between healthcare professionals and their patients. These pins are provided by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation. They are intended to be a reminder of what is at the heart of medicine, the humanistic qualities of an excellent physician. We hope that you will wear this pin daily as a reminder of your oath to keep healthcare human by practicing compassionate care. You will also find a card in the pocket of your white coats. This card includes the name of an individual who made a generous donation to the Blue Fund in honor of today's white coat ceremony. The Northeast Ohio Medical University Foundation Blue Fund campaign is an important effort to raise money for student scholarships, academic programs, and other areas to provide an exceptional education. On behalf of the university and our students, I would like to thank all of our donors. Lastly, on your chair, you have received a copy of the NEOMED Honor Code. I hope to impress upon you the sanctity of your commitment to this profession. Our expectations of your conduct can be highlighted by a few key areas. Altruism, maintaining the best interest of the patient, not self-interest. Accountability, requiring ourselves to uphold the highest level of ethical precepts. Excellence, a conscientious effort to exceed the ordinary. Duty, a commitment to service as a personal and professional goal. Honor and integrity, implying fairness, truthfulness, and recognizing any potential wandering from ethical trajectories. Respect for self and others, the essence of humanism, valuing the backgrounds and thoughts of others and being kind to all we encounter. We highlight these areas of commitment that you will sign today. Students, please turn your honor code to the last page. In your white coat pocket, you will find a pen. By signing your name on the signature line, you are accepting the responsibilities that come with wearing your white coat. Class of 2029, please join together to now sign your professional commitment, the NEOMED Honor Code. I'll give you a minute to do that. I would now like to welcome Dr. Kevin Intihar, Assistant Director of Student Services, to the podium for the presentation of our Class of 2029 students to don their white coats.
Thank you, Dr. Stavko, and thank you to friends and family, faculty, and staff who are joining us for this special occasion today. At this time, I invite student coders to please come forward and take your place on stage. It is my honor to ask the members of the class of 2029 to come forward to be coded with their white coats for the first time and to accept the responsibilities, commitments, and privileges of wearing a white coat. Students, please bring your signed honor code with you and proceed to the stage. You will drop that off in the bin as you process to the stage. Will the first row of students please stand and approach the stage at this time? Also, I invite Dr. Langell, Dr. Faison, and Dr. Basson to rise and take their place off stage so that they may express their congratulations to all students after they officially receive their white coats. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Taha Akbar. Mohammed Alkaladi. Elliot Arazi. Pratik Astana. Riley Becker. Mahek Baal. Rajesh Badarai. Alexander B. Grace Bollinger. Melissa Bornavali. Andrew Bostic. Catherine Boyce. Carter Burnett. Joseph Cherick. Iman Chaudhry. Prupusha Chintalapudi. Natalie Cristiano. Nathan Conrad. Samantha Cook. Matthew Crump. Juliana Curry. Ryan Spelbar. Spencer Daly. Bushra Damra. Sarah Deng. Siddharth Dasaraju. Evan Davies. Avanab Day. Marisa Da Cicero. Gregory Deeb. Bailey Devers. Laura Deist. Archit Despande. Emma Dodd. Ragib Dogar. Reed Dolph. Lena Dudley. Rebecca Dunn-Roseman. Roy Dye. Grace Dyer. Mateen Eliasade. Hannah Ellis. Jeffrey Fletcher. Catherine Flint. Hannah Forsyth. Dermot Fox. Ian Gabriel. Jillian Gady. Brandon Galero. Sunvi Ganache. Ethan Garcia. Christopher G. Adam Gurdon. Gianna Gross. Palki Gupta. Vincent Haney. Caitlin Hageman. Isabella Hemphill. James Hickey. Kyla Horton. William Hudak. Menith Humchad. Olivia Hamyadi. Osinigwe Ibekike. Madison Irish. Sararu Jaladunki. Jonathan Jang. Nicholas Jaros. Daniel Jindra. Ethan Johnson. Hayes Johnson. Toby Johnson. Holden Jarrell. Deshaun Kashup. Anna Kasumov. Anand Kathadakar. Sriram Kavraturo. Hazmaka Kazmi. Shamama Khan. Caitlin Kimball. Megan Kirkpatrick. Alea Kaiser. Jared Kittinger. Mackenzie Nicely. Maddie Koenig. Aiden Karan. Michaela Krustra. Elena La. Jennifer Lanza. Brandon Lee. Jonathan Lee. Jace Layfeld. Eileen Leong. Richard Leong. Jeremy Lickmacker. Alvin Liu. Kevin Liu. Timothy Lowry. Justin Liu. Ria Mahajan. Nisha Makar. David Mael. Ethan Mardovan. Dale Marsh. Emma Masha. Gabriella Maxim. Ravij Maha. Nolan Meister. Severio Mignella. Paige Milhan. Luke Miller. Michael Miranda. Hyatt Mohammed. Manal Moyd. Benjamin Molika. Dawson Moore. Anidarud Malihadran. Emily Murphy. Anvitha Nadenla. Basil Nassar. Veronica Nietzsche. Grant Newcomb. Fu Nguyen. Justin Nienaber. William Knopfs. Grace O'Donnell. Joseph Osman. Isabeau Pinard. Anash Pandira. Samir Pirshar. Krish Parikh. Albert Park. Marina Pasidomo, my apologies. Hunter Patterson. Jaya Purney. Nicholas Petrus. Andrew Pfau. Matthew Price. Prishika Raghavan. Harley Rains. Hayden Raish. Varun Raja. Rajiv Raman. Nava Ramanazali. Rohith Raven. Samuel Riyad. Nicola Ricudi. Jacob Bruce. Joanna Ross. Nihal Russell. John Sagir. Christian Sarver. Nafis Satiq. Alexis Sauer. Tommy Scandura. Nara Shikaki. Beirus Shamsadin. Lazaventa Shira Kovara. Wamvihea Sarif. Michael Shields. Adhi Shiva Kumar. My apologies. William Shoemaker. Anthony Schumann. Subi Simmons. Arnav Singh. Harris Skarmagas. Robert Smallwood III. Samuel Smith. Edward Sun. Prachi Siravashada. Judy Sun. Puya Susana Badi. Solomon Swain. Macy Swearingen. Melina Sweeney. Larissa Toddy. Kate Talavero. Alan Tanjaman. Alexander Tartar. Taiki Theophilus. Annabelle Thomas. Paige Thompson. Edward Tokaz. William Dentren. Taylor Toohey. Christian Victor. Amanda Wang. Ethan Wang. Sophie Wang. Divya Warrior. Yasmin Wozni. Chloe Webb. Trevor Wentworth. Kara Wilson. Joshua Waddell. David Yang. Adam Zarzor. And with that, it is my honor to present to you the Northeast Ohio Medical University College of Medicine Class of 2029. Everyone, please be seated. I invite Dr. Stavko to return to the podium to lead the class of 2029 in reciting the oath of professional commitment.
Thank you, Dr. Intihar, and congratulations, members of the class of 2029. We will now recite the oath of professional commitment as you begin your medical career. Class of 2029, please stand. I invite all the physicians in the audience to stand and join the members of the class of 2029 with me in reciting the oath in unison. You can find the oath on the back cover of your program booklet. Ready? I do solemnly swear, by whatever I hold most sacred, that I will be loyal to the profession of medicine and just and generous to its members, that I will lead my life and practice my art in uprightness and honor, that into whatsoever home I shall enter, it shall be for the good of the sick and the well to the utmost of my power, and that I will hold myself aloof from wrong and from corruption and from the tempting of others to vice, that I will exercise my art solely for the cure of my patients and the prevention of disease, and will give no drugs and perform no operation for a criminal purpose, and far less suggest such a thing, that whatsoever I shall see or hear of the lives of men, which is not fitting to be spoken, I will keep inviolably secret. These things I do promise, and in proportion as I am faithful to this oath, may happiness and good repute be ever mine. The opposite if I shall be forsworn. Thank you. Please be seated. I now welcome Dr. Mark Basson to return to the podium for the closing.
Okay, if you'll take out your number 2 pencils, you have 15 minutes. No, just kidding. The oath of professional commitment underscores the fact that those of us who practice the art of healing and the science of medicine are charged with a sacred trust. The physician is admitted to the profession as a privilege, not a right. As members of this profession, I urge you to honor this commitment to your patients, to your families, and to yourselves. Listen well. Understand your patient as a person, not as a disease, and be mindful of each patient's dignity and privacy while acknowledging their fears and their aspirations. The faculty will instruct you, guide you, and support you as you develop the knowledge, the skills, and the attitudes that will shape your journey to become an outstanding physician. Work collaboratively with all healthcare professionals and serve in your communities. Make your life a team activity. Most importantly, remember always that you are not alone. Those in this room and many others stand ready to support you at all times and in all ways. Members of the College of Medicine class of 2029, boy, that sounds good, doesn't it? Welcome, congratulations, and best wishes. This concludes the formal part of our program. The stage party, the faculty, and the students will recess momentarily. Students will gather for a class photo on the steps outside the News Center, and all are invited to convene just outside the ballroom for a reception thereafter. Thank you to everyone for being a part of this important milestone for our class of 2029, and best wishes. And now, I invite all the students, faculty, and stage party members to please rise for the recessional.